lot of fast people, but I feel like they get run down.
Yeah.
I think it might have to do with the sliders. I was thinking about the other day after
Oh,
like
hold up.
blowing up.
I need to back out real quick.
Okay.
I forgot I messed with my team last week, but I don't want to keep it that way against you.
You're like, I will bench some people week 16, but not week 17.
Not against you. No.
Yeah, this game's meaningless. What's funny is they didn't tell me to sit my guys.
No.
It was like, no, you need to win this game. So I think it's funny that I told you to bench your guys, because it's not like I'm gonna get overtaken by the 8 and 7 Redskins if I throw this game.
Right.
The NFC East right now in Madden is pretty much like the real NFC East. It's the 4 and 11 Eagles, the 5 and 10 Giants, and the 8 and 7 Redskins.
That's hilarious.
So,
All right, I'm searching now.
I mean, like last week playing the Giants, they're just shit all over them.
Hopefully Von Miller isn't a menace this week. Only because one, I want to win, but two, my defensive end has a shot at the sack title this year. I think
Oh
he's
yeah,
like
I don't
one
think
sack above Miller.
Miller has that many this year. The two
Yeah,
last years he had, though, he broke the record
like 30.
and then broke his
Yeah.
other record. Yeah.
Yeah. I think my guy's 20, and I want to say Miller and Donald are right around like 19-ish.
But Wagner has like 14 forced fumbles by himself.
Oh, shit. That's his defense player
I
of the
have
year.
21 fumble recoveries.
Damn.
The next person has 9.
Yeah, I think that's me.
I was like, what? I was looking at all the like end of year like stats today after week 16. I was like, holy shit.
That's crazy.
Like my defense is not top marks on anything but that. I was like, whoa, like it's not even close. Nah, I didn't think so, but you gotta try this stuff out. You gotta see what's gonna work.
I do like that you moved him into that position, though.
Oh, he's been killing it. Him and St. Brown, both have 17 touchdowns on the year.
Nice.
God, 60's got to get replaced. My guards are like the guys I got to replace on my line.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't get up the field at all, and like any type of pulling play, they don't do anything. Even if they get pulled out in front, they won't block the guy.
Hmm.
Well, not what I want to do, but it's way too back in my...
Smart thing to do, yeah.
Way too far back to try to go for that.
Man, Brager and against the CPU for returns has been set. I think he has 8 total return touchdowns this year.
That's crazy. I have a couple, but it's always on like ridiculous plays. Like, holy shit, like how did he make that happen?
He had one game where he had as many special teams yards as my offense had total yards.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Damn. 79 missed a little bit. Oh, I forgot you said you moved Earl Thomas into there. I was like, who's that X Factor?
Oh my God, how did he not just pick that off?
So a couple of the cool things with Lawrence.
Yeah.
Upgraded.
I already know. It's dumb as shit. It was the same shit they had in freaking Madden, like what, like 08 or 09. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Where you can literally like see the defense.
Yeah, he doesn't have that, but over the middle throws, he's more likely to get them, and then just him being on the field, my blockers are better.
Yeah, that's
For
crazy.
pass blocking.
Like every one of my superstar and X Factor powers I've gotten this year, I've been like, that's not even that good. Like the Most one is cool, except for you have to hit 3 in the air 30-yard passes.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Then you have to throw to them every single play after that.
Yeah.
If you don't target them one play, they lose it.
Yep.
That's stupid. That's a stupid power.
I don't like that either. The wide receiver ones suck. The quarterback ones are great. The running back ones are okay.
Yeah, the
But I
fast
don't
juke
like
is
the wide
really
receiver
good.
ones. Yeah.
The pass rush ones are okay. The run stopper ones are okay.
Tre'Davious White's is pretty sick in the secondary. Oh, nice play. I had him too. Good sack.
I was coming and Sweat beat me to it. But I'm kind of happy about it because if you almost got it off, then it kind of could have easily been the other way.
Big sack there.
It's holding.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's a bad punt.
Seems pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Stayed in the air long enough.
Oh my God, he did that shit where he got away from 54. Get away from Levante David, you count yourself lucky.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I read that.
Oh, it was closing quick. I threw it like probably before it was normally ready. I was like, I hope he doesn't like do the crap where he doesn't even like make us cut because I threw it too early. Or like the ball, the ball gets thrown like straight instead of towards the route.
I hate that.
It's like, you should anticipate the route. That's the whole point of football, right? Good quarterbacks anticipate the route. Oh my goodness. That was rough.
Oh.
Ooh.
Can't believe he missed that tackle. Oh shit. Okay, in the quarter. I was like,
yeah.
I don't know what I just clicked.
Yeah.
Oh, he got in?
Yeah. Woo. DK Metcalf has become a totally different player.
I know. Last season you wanted to get rid of him.
I almost did. I was real close to trading him like 3 times. I was like, ooh, they want a little too much on this trade. I guess I'll just hold on. getting knocked down in the depth chart turned to fire under him. But he has like half the yards still of St. Brown. It's like not even close. Oof.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Going for the deep ball.
Oh, come on. Myers would have caught that.
Oof. I had a guy underneath it, and he just stopped moving. Keanu Neal, I wanted him to like jump for it, and when I took control of him, he just stopped.
I mean, that hit him right in the hands. That was good defense, but he still should have caught him.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line. They'll run with Pollard. They'll have a first down past the 40.
Oh, Tony Pollard is stupid. Like, my guys are faster than him, right? But he ran away
I think
better.
he's only like 94, maybe.
Yeah, he runs better than my guys. Like, I feel like it's so hard to catch him.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Oh, good tackle.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
And we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Ready? 15, Lonnie. 15 line. Topper! Now.
On 3rd and 2,
Oof. Thought that was a fumble.
This is right there where like I should kick the field goal, but I don't trust the kicking and users.
Oh, I could see that, yeah. Nah, fine. I almost didn't reset my kicker.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's Josh Lambo. He's like 31. In the preseason, I missed, I shit you not, like, I think 5 extra points.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, what is wrong? But then, like, around like week 10 or so, I hit 2, like, 54-yarders plus in a row. And I was like,
wow.
whoa,
Damn.
never mind. You can come back. You can come back. Oh, he dropped it. Wow.
Man, I hate that Rager dropped that. It was a great hit, but... Good run. Oh, shit.
Oh!
Switch to a guy I didn't think I was switching to.
Yeah. Wow, what a terrible throw!
You had him, too.
It said I was under pressure. I don't remember reading
Yeah, my
pressure on that
safety
play.
was coming.
Oh, man. It said pressure inaccurate. I was like, oh my god, he was wide open for a touchdown.
You guys are getting out blocking on that play.
I was like surprised as you. I was like, holy shit, he's out. They're doing it. I had to cut it back a bit, but they got out there.
Alpha. Leaf river. Leaf river.
First down. Herbert. This is the Italian fan. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch.
Yeah, I think by ratings, you've got to have the best team now.
I think when we were searching for each other, I was 90 and you were 89.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I think at the top end, I probably have higher, but that, you know, after the first like 4, you probably have like the next 10 best players.
Yeah, I was kind of reviewing it after my game earlier today. It was like how much guys are, how many guys are young and how many guys are old, like how good the team is like going forward type of thing. It's probably the best team I've ever had in Madden. And I feel like it's only going to get better.
Nice.
Ooh, I thought I was going to get sacked. I was like, rotate away into the, like, rotate the pocket, please.
Well, I need a touchdown on this drive.
I almost got that PGA Tour like y'all, and I decided not to. I was just like,
oh, really?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get myself up to play that like I do this game.
It's pretty fun, but yeah.
I don't know anything about golf. Like, I don't follow golf. I don't play golf. It was just going to be more something to, like, you know, hey, like, it could be fun to be in a league. But then I was like, nah.
Brent hasn't even played it yet, though.
Holy shit.
15 yards, first down, Atlanta. We've seen him break off a big run already.
Pollard has that shit that's like, first one like can't tackle him almost, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so tough. That's so hard to play against. But that's his X Factor power, right?
Yep. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, I got so lucky.
Oh my god, yes. 2 guys right there, and neither one of them could get it. He actually got his hands on it.
I meant to just check that down.
Yeah, Pollard was wide open.
Crazy is that pass was still right on the money.
Oh, no, I know. It hit him in the hands.
Oh, get rid of it.
Finally, some middle pressure.
Yeah, that's the pressure that's much harder.
Moye just revealed hidden after last game. He's a superstar now.
Oh, damn, nice.
Yeah, 1 season he's a superstar. And he's like 87 or 88 overall. Oh my god, you gotta be shitting me. And did you put your running back in blocking there?
Yeah.
No, that saved your ass. It was good. It was a good call. Like, I came through a double team, and he was right there, and he stopped me, and I still almost got to you.
Yeah, I knew I was going to need time to be able to get it 20 yards down the field.
Here's another 1st and 10. Now Pollard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, this was a mistake. I audibled, and I was like, I cannot audible again. There's no time.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? 18 Gator. Check 2 draw quarters. Here it comes. They go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum
Here we go.
because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're understanding the coverages.
Leaf river.
Finding the holes in the defense.
he didn't get in?
So they said. I felt like he got in.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout.
You trying to give him time to see if they give it to you?
Seconds to go in this first half of action.
No, it's just I didn't want to, because I think it jumps like 12 seconds off the clock.
Get a first down here as they come up on second and inches.
Ugh. This is going to be too
And I
easy
knew
for
I could
Pollard to get in
on
there.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. I did like
So,
4-4 and gauge 8 because I knew like I had to try to at least like guard against the pass, but I don't have the big boys except for Cameron Haywood to stop a run like that
Yeah,
for
and that
short
was like
yardage.
6 inches.
Yeah.
Look at the scoreboard now. Nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as a head coach? I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation that they decide to take a shot.
Oh, I tripped on my own guy. I was like, if I could get open, there's a shot. That trip was like, okay, it's done. But there was a window.
Gonna be a tight one here.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're close.
Two.
They're going to need to do a little bit better.
God, Sherman.
Sherman.
Yeah, if he's not
Oh, like a
blocking
blocker?
Wagner. I know Wagner's good, but
Just not playing as well as we need to.
I mean, Wagner's better than good. He is crazy.
all he has to do is get in front of him. Even if you don't touch him, make his path tough.
Just inside the 30.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Now.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, what just happened?
I got lucky.
What? That's the second time.
I didn't see that other linebacker or safety, whoever that was, creeping up.
The guy that was right
threw it.
underneath the pass, that was Wagner. Like,
Yeah,
that's the
I didn't
second
see
time
until
he
after
just
I hit it.
he didn't even like try to go for it.
Now here's first and 10 at the 47. Looking to throw. Lawrence.
Ooh, I thought I was gonna have another pick six of Moye. Woo!
He might have caught it, but there's no way he gets a 6.
I mean, he already has a 63-yard fumble recovery touchdown and like a 30-yard interception touchdown.
Oh, I believe that. I'm just saying right there's no shot.
Eh, he'd shuck off. What's his name? Like it's nothing.
I'm gonna run you over. Alert flare. Alert flare. Flare. X3. 218. Ready, ready.
To throw again. Lawrence. Looking deep for Julio. And that
Oh, Julio grabbed me. That's offensive pass interference. I'm watching this replay.
is third down.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, then he acts like, oh, I stumbled. Bullshit. He pushed through me to get to the ball. And then was like, oh, man, I stumbled. Are you okay? Bullshit.
30 base.
That Moye guy's a difference maker. If you give me half more of a second, I might get that.
Ugh.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
Set.
This
18
quarterback
Gator.
now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's first and 10. They'll run on first down.
Oh, face
Oh,
mask.
you
Thank
gotta be kidding me, Sweat.
Awkwardly here on a late
You're gonna cost us this game with the face mask right there.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on first and 10.
Get in the way. Let's go.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
Oh my God.
He's got his man out of the back.
How did he miss that big hit to try to get
Yeah.
you to drop the
Yeah.
ball?
Inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Oh, Duggar.
And it'll bring up a second down.
You read it really well, too.
I know. Somehow it just like depth perception was off or something.
Let's go, defense. Lead grip. Lead grip. I got you,
What
boy.
are those acres?
I don't know how that made Wagner miss. He
I
has
have
the thing where
no
he has the
idea.
thing where no matter what you do big hit, like he cannot be fooled by user jukes.
No idea. Especially because it wasn't even Pollard.
Recon.
Like, because maybe that cancels each other out,
Yeah.
but
I tried to get the press on it. I knew there was going to be a slant from Jones, but there's nothing I could do. Jones just beats every guy in press.
yeah.
Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on
I tried to when I was trading Josh Jacobs, trade him for another receiver that I could groom, so I'd still have two good ones after
After
when
Julio.
Julio retires.
I mean, you
But
still have Rager
man,
and
it's-
what's his name, right?
Rager and Myers, yeah.
Yeah, that's still fine. You'll be fine.
The problem with Rager is he's only star, so
Yeah, but you
it
could
takes
change that.
forever to bring him up. Nice move.
See, how does a guy with 97 speed get run down there? That doesn't make any sense.
I think maybe the juke just slowed him down enough to make them even. I don't know.
Maybe.
Whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Check, check.
One play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
I just had it. That was all lag for me. That
That
whole
was it.
play. I pressed hike and I wasn't done lagging until I got hit.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's
So
second down.
it is what it is. Because I saw the linebacker like move over to there, and I was like, oh shit, like this is gonna be. I gotta cut it back hard, and then it was like, oh, you don't even get a shot at that. Woof.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it up usually about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3. They stay on the ground. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. People would love to see some play action here.
Oh, I thought I got through.
I thought you did too. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that center just came over right in the nick of time.
It looked like he got magnetized a little bit too.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, let me slide to the left.
Come on, set. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. 54. You better bring it. 6'6", pull it high. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. 40. Go. Get it.
Oh my goodness, how the hell does he jump in front of that?
That's what I was saying is the cool X factor for the DB.
What?
So basically, if he's within, I think it's 5 yards or 3 yards, something like that, he has a greater chance of deflection or interception. And if he intercepts it, he has unlimited stamina.
What?
Yeah.
So
It's sick.
so I have my X Factor receiver on you who has the power of better route running. And I put him in a route that makes him have like better, crisper route running. He beats him on the cut, and then your guy just cheats and gets in front of him.
Yeah, it's sick.
That is
What
the
I will-
dumbest shit.
It is kind of crazy, but he is a 99 overall in like literally everything.
Oh, I understand.
so,
I just think the X Factor players just cheat. That's what they do. They cheat.
100%.
They don't even cheat at the powers you gave them, too. They cheat at every other stat. Like, it's
They're
almost like
yeah.
if they're an X Factor, just expect that every other stat that's below an 80 gets a 20-point bump. Because even though it says it's a 60, they're going to act like it's higher than that. And then on all their other stats, they get a 10-point bump. That's, and like awareness is 99.
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They should be better with the
Because that's how X Factors, like the computer-controlled X Factors, that's how they act on defense.
Oh,
Especially on
100%.
defense.
Dude, especially if they're middle linebacker or safety. I feel like those X factors are the craziest ones.
Maybe.
With the
I think
CPU.
corners are pretty crazy too.
Yeah, I might not feel like the corners just because I have Julio.
Yeah. But like even my X Factor, like I waited a long time, I felt like, to throw directly at White. Because I was like, I'm going to wait for my moment. I'm going to use my boosted shit. I'm going to make sure I've got an opening. And the one time I threw it to him earlier in the game, in the first half, it was a bad throw, and it would have been a touchdown.
Catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Operating from the gun.
Nice play.
And they're going to have this inside the 45.
Pilot, 64, read.
Pick up there, 20 yards.
Five.
Not write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that on the center.
Oh, my goodness. That was a big hit. That was a big
Yeah.
hit for the game, a big hit in actuality. Like, literally, like, that's like a legal hit in real life. Like, he
Oh yeah.
left
Yeah,
his
on the-
feet
on the-
helmet
on the
helmet
replay, it shows it
first.
really bad.
knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
Oh.
Oh, finally, I get what you get.
Yep. I can't complain about it because I've gotten it twice.
It's like, oh, it's just out of reach. I won't even jump for it. Like, in
Yeah,
real life,
exactly.
every time that guy's jumping for that shit.
And David isn't Wagner, obviously, but he's still good.
Oh, yeah, he's still superstar at least, right?
He's X Factor.
Not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it.
Set.
What
18
are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said
Now.
Oh, my God, I just got helped. I just got helped.
and guess what? They've got a shot.
Ugh.
Pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds
Like, St. Brown's on a slant there, and he got held by, like, freaking my own guy,
after the incompletion on first. Now
Claiborne.
Oh yeah.
He tried to hold me there, 90.
after a gain of 7.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
That might have been within 5 yards, though.
stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this
That bump, I feel like the ball was in the air already.
able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The Cowboys on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This time it's third and 3. To throw. Herbert.
Oh, that time 30 didn't jump.
Woof. That was a little high. I definitely, like, tried to float that over him.
Yeah, he might not have gotten it, but I at least wanted him to jump.
Yeah.
As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
God, that fucking pick six is going to haunt me the whole, like, next season.
We'll see.
That pick right there, I feel like that's the worth the not picking Lamar Jackson, like, play.
Yeah.
Because you ended up getting Trevor Lawrence anyways, so it's like, who cares?
Exactly.
They'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Ready? 10
About
logo.
set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with a slim lead.
Oh my God, the blocks. The blocks downfield. Do you have like a zone blocking scheme? I feel like everyone blocks like crazy. Or does that
No.
quarterback thing from Lawrence just like
That
spread to
only applies
everybody?
on passing play.
Okay, that makes it a little less ridiculous.
Yeah.
The block,
Yeah,
it's
one guy
not
missed and
even
then
like
everyone's
Pollard.
blocked.
It's like everyone's blocking like crazy. My guys do not get downfield to block like that. Oh, of
mask.
course.
Certainly looked like it indeed. Here come the flags. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Beauty that is Jerry World.
First and 10, a big
Oh yeah.
mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 down the 8-yard line.
Only 10 yards a carry. I feel like I've done pretty good against them.
Most of it was that big one too.
Yeah.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Pollard gonna try the right side. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
That's a big play for both sides. What will we see here? Third and 4. Looking to throw. Lawrence.
God. Oh my goodness!
Are you kidding me?
What?
Oh my god.
And I mean that's like a fumble. That's like not even.
That's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it.
Oh my
You have to
god.
analyze this one. To me,
I'm going for it.
I mean,
can't
yeah.
go up by just 6.
risk coming away with nothing.
I get it.
That's so fucking frustrating. That's like,
There's a big one now. Trying to hold this.
I don't know, his 3rd drop of the season maybe.
Yeah.
On 4th down. Lawrence.
Not that one though.
Of course.
For the Falcon touchdown.
Well, that probably puts it away, and it's, that pick 6 is gonna haunt me for the rest of the year, the whole next season.
And until at least we play in the playoffs. Because
Nah,
if you
Brent's
if you
gonna
beat
beat me out of the playoffs.
it doesn't matter. Brent's kind of catching fire finally.
Never count out Brent unless he just quits.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll quit.
He seemed to figure it out. It looks like he put Cohen in there instead of McCaffrey, and then he's got some new tight end.
Yeah, I saw he had a tight end, like Jordan. It was like Jay Reed. I thought, is that Jordan Reed?
Yeah. I was like, what the? That's exactly what I said. I had to click into it.
I don't think I'm gonna get this off. Nope.
Really nicely run drive.
Now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush.
Hey, Charlie.
Or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On first down. That's caught by Howard. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Back to throw. Herbert.
Oh my goodness. Can't drop that for me.
Third down.
Give me a shot.
Second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know you got to keep going for the big shot.
Winfield has been so big for me.
What they call top down.
Yeah, yeah, he was a really good like rookie pickup.
Completed in
He'll find Metcalf. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Now a timeout called for by the offense. As
8 for 75 and 2 touchdowns? Or 3 for
I
Metcalf. He has at least 2.
yeah, I think he doesn't have the third one.
Couldn't remember if White ran one in or not.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Ready, ready.
On first and 10. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back to throw. Herbert.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, he
What?
Nope.
He caught it and dropped it again.
I thought he did too.
You gotta be shitting me! First of all, that was an amazing leap. He should have caught the first one.
Yeah.
And then
that
the
was
other guy
crazy.
catches it and drops it.
Really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think.
Oh my goodness.
In from the 36 on second and 10. To throw again. Herbert.
Oh my god. He went with fucking St. Brown, and I was like, I got him. He finally took like the other person. It's just, he's so fucking stupid. He's the most ridiculous defender I've ever seen.
Number 2 overall fantasy pick.
I know. He's saying, hey, I'm worth it. They want to talk shit, but I'm worth it. That was not a good throw.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
Be careful. Be careful.
Leads the fourth down. Going on the ground. It's White. And he's able to pick
I mean,
108 yards for White. Nice.
goes down at the 26.
what's name's hurt, of course.
Jones is?
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you just made White the starter again.
No.
Need to score quickly here on first down. Operating from the gun.
Ah,
There
it took
we
too
go.
long. I mean, it's whatever, but I had a guy like 15 yards deep get just checked as he's in his route. But it is what it is, because it's Madden. That's how they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Yeah, that's the end of the game anyways. It wasn't, even if I score on that play, it's not going to win. All right, that was a good game.
Good game. Yeah, that was.
Oh. I mean, I literally feel like I
Davis
would...
White saved the undefeated season for me.
I would rather no X Factor powers at all than the way it is. Just because, like, I feel
agree
like
with that.
if you, like, some of them are so much better. Like, if I knew, like, if I really try hard, like, sweaty, like, went in, like, the lab and was, like, looking at the, oh, which powers do which person get, I would have built my team towards the stupid, like, cheater powers. Like,
Yeah.
I get,
No,
every time I
100%
get a new
agree.
power, I'm like, this power's kind of lame. Like, I feel like you should already be doing this shit.
Yeah.
Like, both my D linemen, I got Superstar, and they got powers, and it's like, oh, you do a little bit better diving tackles.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And I'm like, who cares
You're,
about diving tackles? Give me Casey Hayward's like, I reach out a hand even though I'm blocked and freaking tackle you with one arm. Give me the
Yeah,
bear,
that's crazy.
the grizzly bear tackle. That's what I want. I just got a bear claw, stick it out there, grab you. Like, why?
I will
Like, it should be
say
just
your,
every D lineman.
Your rookie that you picked, that was a great pick because he made a big difference.
Oh,
in my
Moye,
passing
yeah,
game.
he's a
'Cause
monster.
You're again on the ends. I felt like, Sweat got away once, Miller
Lot-
got away once, like no big deal.
Yeah.
But it's the pressure up the middle because I don't have a super mobile quarterback, and even if I did, your ends are quick enough to catch them.
Yeah, if you try to roll out
that
most of the
pressure
time,
up
they're
the
there.
middle. That
I know
pressure
he's
up the middle is
he's
so much
beating
harder.
double teams on every play. The computer annoys the shit out of me, and obviously I'm beating them 70-7, so it's not like I can complain that much. But literally against the Giants in that 70-7 game, Moye should have had probably 10 sacks. He's beating double teams on every single play, and he's just running straight to the quarterback, and the quarterback's like, dump it to the running back for a 2-yard gain, probably going to
Yeah.
get a fumbled by Wagner, or drop it in the flat to the tight end for a 2-yard loss, because they just will not like throw it to anybody else on the field. Like, they just won't. I had a quarterback, maybe not last game, but like 2 games ago, where he had like 14 completions for less than 100 yards. And I'm like, How the computer can't just be that stupid, like to only throw underneath stuff all game.
Yeah, that's
And
silly.
it's not even like underneath like you did. Like you threw quick slants and shit with Julio Jones to beat me, and it worked. They're not doing that. I'm gonna hold the ball and do a big play, and I'm gonna have my escape valve tight end or running back on every single play.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, how does the playbook even set up that you have that every play? Every once in a while they'll do what you did on the blitz, which is like drop the running back into like coverage. But it's usually in the fourth quarter when they're down by like 30 and they're trying to do like four streaks, and they'll be like, okay, four streaks, but the running back's gonna just go ahead and block because at this point it doesn't matter anymore. And I'm
That's silly.
like it is right, like what? But it was a good game.
That was a really good
It
game.
is what it is. Yeah, it's like Wagner does some ridiculous stuff for me, and that was my first pick. And Julio Jones does ridiculous stuff for you, and that was not your first pick, but your first pick is the one that won the game. I feel like, but Julio Jones is just so hard to stop. I don't
Yeah.
like. I
I
feel
mean,
like the difference between
Julio makes it
Julio,
harder to not move the ball, but the interception was what won the game, no doubt.
yeah, like both my guys are superstar and X Factor wide receiver, and they're both like 92 or 93 overall, and I just feel like Julio's heads and shoulders better than them. Like he's
Which is
open
funny because I
every
think
time.
Julio's only like 94 overall.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I was looking at today too, like it makes no sense because like obviously the big giant high jump that he didn't catch. St. Brown only has like an 89 spectacular catch. But
Oh, really?
Metcalf, who dropped like a bunch of passes on bang bang plays, he has a 98 spectacular catch and like a 99 catch in traffic and like a 97 catch. And
That's
he drops that
ridiculous.
shit all the time. And he has the best carrying of all my wide receivers. So you can't say like, oh well, carrying does affect the when you catch and it's a bang bang play, because I've read somewhere that carry affects that, and I was like, okay, well maybe he has low carry. No, he has the highest carry out of every wide receiver. It
Yeah,
doesn't make any
I
sense.
don't get it. He shouldn't be dropping that many.
I mean, he definitely drops less now that he's in the slot and stuff, but it's because I'm using him differently. But like, if I try to do that, throw up play, like he never would have came down with that. I thought there was a chance with St. Brown. Like that was he came down with that. That's like insane. And he's made some
Oh,
catches like that.
we ended up tying for touchdown throws at
Because I got one
67
more than
apiece.
you. Yeah,
Yeah,
in this game.
that's funny.
Looking at my coach shit, I need to make sure I have. Did I already get it? Maybe I already got it. O-line retirement? Nah. QB resign. I
Yeah,
forgot. I was waiting
yeah.
on that for a while. We'll
Oh,
grab that
Julio
later.
ended up with 50 touchdowns on the season.
That's ridiculous. I saw he had 3,000 yards. Like what? What?
192 catches, 192 catches, 3,202 yards, average 200 yards a game, 50 touchdowns.
Yeah. See, like that's like I said, I feel like my guys are insane, and as a duo, they are insane. But the game that I got X Factor with St. Brown, I had like 13 catches and like 4 touchdowns or something like that. And he got hurt, and I missed him for 5 weeks
Oh,
because of it. But I know Julio Jones this season had an 18 catch game. So it's
yeah.
like what?
And even Myers, I think, had a 9 or 10 catch game, and he didn't get hurt.
Yeah, like every time I've ever tried to push for a record like that, like, oh man, he's getting close to the whatever record, the rushing yards per game record, or the rushing touchdowns per game record. And I'm talking like going back forever, like not just this Madden. Every Madden I've played, almost ever. Every time I've gone for that, I've got them hurt. I don't think I've ever had that not happen. I mean, defensive player is different, but when I try to force feed an offensive player, they get hurt.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is that I'm doing that's getting them hurt. like, like it could be that like a corner route that kills so many teams, but obviously against White, like it's impossible to throw.
Yes.
As we
So,
saw.
so, and uh, Yeah,
But
White's
that
just
kills
ridiculous.
half the computer teams where they just have insane yardage after the catch. I'll throw it like on the 20-yard line after a punt touchback and get an 80-yard touchdown. And I'll do that 2 times in one game, so they have 160 yards. Then I'll do a bunch of underneath stuff and everything like that, and then hurt. Oh, they're strained his ribs or something like that. He's out the rest of the game at least. And I'm like, ooh, don't force feed him like that again. Like, oh, don't do that. I don't know how you have so much more offensive, like Julio Jones I get. But I was looking at this stuff and I was like, how is it? How do you have 1,000 more rushing yards than me too? Because I feel like I'm throwing like every down to get what I have, and I can't run the
Uh,
ball like that.
yeah, I think some of it is just like yards per attempt type of stuff.
No, it's not.
No?
Because I thought that. Well, because you are getting more yards per attempt
Oh,
and
but
on
it's
the
not that
ground.
many. It's only 2 yards.
Yeah,
Well, I'm talking about passing, but that's only 2 yard difference.
the passing's not that big of a difference. It's the rushing. You have 1,000 more yards rushing than me. But that's again the key thing for me was you had like 50 more first downs than me. And
Yeah.
I'm like, how? How are you getting that many more offensive snaps than me to get like it's because I know
Well,
you're doing big plays because I see the catch per average and stuff like that. So I
I
know
don't
it's
I
not
don't
like,
think
oh,
I'm
you're
actually I don't think I'm getting more plays than you. I just think the running game is efficient with big plays. Like you saw Tony Pollard get that whatever 70-yard against you.
yeah, but that
Like he
removes
he
first
hits at
downs.
least. Yeah, that's true.
So how do you have more first downs then? Because that's what I said. I said, okay, well, he has just a lot of big plays. And so he's just getting chunk yardage. And then that's when I looked at first downs. I was like,
How
no,
many
no.
What's the difference in no, because turnover differential is about the same. You might even have a higher
I
differential.
have the number 1 turnover defense in the league last time I looked.
Yeah,
It might be
because you
different now.
you definitely had more turnovers than I did, but you probably, I'm almost certain you had. Let me see.
Oh
You
yeah,
had
I probably
more
did. I
takeaways
probably did.
too.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see. You had 22 giveaways to my 18, 31 to my 27 takeaways.
So that's like the same.
So that's literally the same.
Yeah.
So it's not that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Do
you
you
have
have to punt?
62 more first downs than me.
Do you ever punt?
I mean, I punt sometimes, not a lot.
Because the punt I had in the game today was my first punt in the season.
I mean, I might average like 1 punt a game maybe.
Yeah, so that would only
I
be
go
like
for it on 4th down all the time. I feel like I do at least.
that would only be a few extra
I
first
guess I
downs.
could
I don't
look
know.
at 4th down attempts or whatever. Conversions.
Oh,
Oh
good
my,
point.
holy
Yeah.
shit. You want to know how many 4th down conversions Mafia has?
How many?
Attempts? How many attempts you think he has?
I don't know. 30
54.
on fourth down?
The next team has 29. He has 54
Oh my
attempts.
god. How many did he convert?
28. 51%.
So about 50%. Damn.
I had the highest 4th down conversion rate at 81%. You were at 58%. And you did less
Okay.
than me too.
Yeah, I was about to say I
But
don't
you're
feel like
probably
I went
getting
for
3rd
four.
downs that I'm not. You're probably just converting more often with the chunk yardage. But yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you have the highest 3rd down conversion rate.
Okay.
So that's why you're not doing it as much as me though. So it's like
Yeah.
when I get to a 4th down, I'm like I'm gonna get this 4th down. Like
Yeah, that's a really good point about the first downs.
like
How I
I
got
was like,
60 more.
are you playing 8-minute games? Like what is going on? But oh man, I don't know. Maybe I need to start watching your games on stream every day. Every
Yeah.
time you play, so I can see what you're doing differently that's somehow making it so different. I don't know. Because I felt like
I don't know.
all throughout the year, I was like, man, I'm right there. Like passing yards, I always look, I'm second. Touchdowns, I'm second. And I'm like, ooh. And I'm like, okay, well, he can't be rushing that much. He's trying to keep up with me or something like that. No, no.
Oh, well,
I looked at like my bye week and we had the same number of games. I think we had the same bye week, and you had like 600 more yards than me at the bye. And I was like, oh
What's
no, that's not
crazy-
it.
What's crazy about that too is so some of these passing numbers are inflated
Yeah.
because Pollard missed 5 or 6 games this year.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I just threw it almost exclusively in those games. So if he would have been there, he would have had well over 2,000 yards.
Well, that's the thing. That's so. I guess that could be said in my favor at least because again, St. Brown missed 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
So he missed. I mean, he's not gonna go to Julio Jones numbers with 5 more games, but I
No,
might.
but I mean,
But I might, as a team, go farther.
because I had Myers miss 5 or 6 games, but he's not on St. Brown's level. He's a notch below that.
I think he's probably at the similar to Metcalf, where
Yeah,
he has something he does really really well, and that's what it is. I ended up
exactly.
with I want to say I've missed 5 games, and St. Brown still ended up with almost 1,700 yards.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. He had 78 catches, 1,668 yards, and 18 touchdowns. And Myers had, in the same amount of games, it looks like 74 catches, 1,400 yards, 10 touchdowns. Oh, he actually played 2 less games, but that doesn't really matter.
Yeah. My
Because
poor
Rager's
rushing
still
attack this year, I felt like Aaron Jones was doing so good, and then he got hurt, and White
This is the
came in.
first year you weren't up at the top of rushing with me.
That's because I felt like I was throwing it like my air tag is so good, and then I looked at the rushing numbers. I was like, man, I don't feel like my rushing attack's been that great. And I looked at the rushing numbers. White throughout like the end of the season, he actually pulled away. He has 2 more yards per carry than Aaron Jones.
Yeah, you
I was like, what?
730 with White and 700 with Jones. So if you had only one guy where someone wasn't getting hurt, that's what a little over 1,400,
Yeah.
1,450 yards. So that puts you at second.
I mean, we're both
That makes sense.
both our teams are ridiculous.
Yeah,
They're ridiculous. Like I want to play more seasons, but as I was looking at the stuff today, I was like, man, I don't know. I mean, we're already like undefeated, except for against you, and you're just undefeated in general. Like, how much better can the team really get? Like,
yeah,
they're just gonna get more monstrous and more ridiculous against the computers. But we're already playing with like bumped up stats where I feel like they're just cheating, like running me down, even though I have the fastest guy on the field. So I
yeah.
don't know what
I've
you
got
do.
four of my very key starters are 30 plus, or I don't think you or Brent can say that.
No, I was looking at it earlier. It's
Yeah,
not. I
because
have
Julio's 33. My best guard is 33. David is 32. My center's 31.
yeah, I have Von Miller's 33 and Wagner's 32. And then like Cameron Hayward, he took a backseat this year. He wasn't on the field, but maybe like
No, because you
20% of the
got
time.
Williams. Yeah,
Yeah, Williams and Moye, like, and I played a lot of nickel 2-4, so they're the two guys in.
yeah,
And then Earl Thomas is 33, but he didn't start either. I mean, he played a lot, but he didn't start. And then other than that, the next time you get to like a starter is Aaron Jones, which again, do we really need him? Probably not. And then Keanu Neal's 27.
yeah.
That's
The
the
good
next
thing that I
starter.
have going for me is 8 of my key players are under 25, and then
Oh, like
I've got
so
a
many of mine
few.
are.
Yeah, I've got a few between 25 and 30, and then a few older than 30.
Yeah,
But because Lawrence is still my youngest player on the team.
that's good. Well, Herbert is still 24. He'll be 25 next season.
Yeah, so he's
And
still young. Yeah,
then my
Lawrence is
running back is
22.
my running back's 22. So
Yep.
he's a year younger, even though he has one more year than Lawrence. And then St. Brown, DK Metcalf, and Ayuk, or they call him like White,
Oh,
I
like
think.
24.
They're 22, 24, 24, and Kuti is my fourth. He's 25.
Yeah, yeah. You
And
got some
then
young studs.
Howard's 27 and Fant's 24, and Claypool's 23. And I have like all Fant and Claypool are both locked up like long term.
Nice.
And somehow I'm paying Fant less than Claypool. I don't know. And then my left tackle's 23. My two guards who I say I want to replace, but they're 79 overall, 23 years old, and 82 overall, 23 years old. And then my center's 23 years old, 82 overall. And then my tackle is 84 overall, 23 years old. So like
Okay.
it's becoming
Yeah.
hard for me to even say like I have like I was talking about it a couple games ago. I was like I have to take the best player available in the draft because my
Yeah.
team's too young almost. Moyer's 22. Cameron Howard obviously is old. Quentin Williams is 24, and then I have 26-year-olds Miles Jacks ready to like take over. Sweat's only 25. Gritty
It's
Williams
really
and
just
Diggs are
Miller.
24 and 23.
Yeah.
And then my new safeties are 24 and then 27 Keanu Neal's my oldest
You'll
starter.
need to get a new slot corner and
A new pass
a
rusher, like a
new
speed
pass
pass rusher.
rusher.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's best available, but definitely on my like board that I just redid, I was like, all right, a speed rusher outside, but there's not a lot in this draft. Has to be like
No.
my number one thing. But really it's like, I don't see a whole lot of those. So best player available it is. Like there's a wide receiver with AAA, and I was like, oh, I might have to take another wide receiver. I don't know. Taking best player available in that draft worked out pretty well with St. Brown and White, and then
Yeah.
taking the D tackle, which I was like, I kind of need D tackle, but I don't know, and I'll take him because
He's a
he's the best player
beast.
available. Yeah, he's crazy. I really
I
like
was
him.
very impressed with seeing him in this game.
Yeah, he's 87 overall, superstar. He's not like not Von Miller. What's his name? Fast. Um, Aaron Donald fast, but he's 86 acceleration, 80 speed.
Damn.
But he has a 93 strength, 94 power move. Um, the main thing right now is his block shreds a little bad, so his like run blocking and stuff. But I think once I hit 90 and get him like whatever the pass rushing power move like 90 power is, which I think is like the faster like motion for like his moves and stuff, so he can actually like pass rush faster. I think I'm just gonna go like run stopper the rest of the time with him because he needs it.
Yeah.
So, oof. All right, Brent needs to play his game. I think he has to work tomorrow though, so he probably won't get to it for a day or
Yeah,
two,
that's
and
what he
then
was saying.
we'll see if he gets in the playoffs. I think he has to win his game, right?
He has to win, or three
Somebody
other
else.
teams have to lose, because I have no idea what the tiebreaker is in
Okay,
Madden.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, I think it follows the normal rules. Like, if they have a head-to-head, the head-to-head decides it if they have the same record, and then if not, it's like conference record, and then if conference record is the same, it's points, just like in real life.
Okay. Well, if
Because,
that's the case, he should. Well, actually, he didn't do very good in points early on.
yeah. So, I mean, I don't think it'll go down to points. It'll probably go down to like record in division or something like that, or head-to-head, because a lot of the people that he's up against are his own division, right?
It's between him, the Bucks, the Cards, and the Redskins.
Oh, the Redskins are 8-7. Is he
Yeah,
eight,
because
7?
he's 9-6. But if he loses and all of them win, then they're
Oh,
all
okay.
sitting at 9 and
But
7.
so what you're saying is he controls his own destiny. If he wins,
Hundred
he's in.
percent.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
then he's fine. He'll pull it through.
Yeah.
He'll be in chat talking about how they tried to steal that shit from him, but he got it.
Yeah. Let's see if any of them play this week against
Oh.
each other to clear it up. No.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here.
All
Everybody,
right.
we'll be back tomorrow for probably some Dead Side. I'm ready to shoot some people. I've been watching that Enlisted game. I want to check it out. I don't know if you've heard of that Enlisted game, Josh.
No, I
But you
haven't.
should check it out. It's not like on Steam or anything like that, or it's like a new free to play like World War II shooter,
Mm.
but it's set up to where essentially the progression is you have a squad and you have a whole like company of guys that you rotate into your squad, and as you level up like the squad members, and then your four-man squad goes on a map and it's like 10 players versus 10 players, but everybody's got a four-man squad, and you can switch between your squad mates throughout the combat. And if they die, you just go to the next guy. So the map feels full of people, and then you have to upgrade. Like, okay, do I want a sniper in my squad? I'm gonna upgrade this sniper guy. But if he dies and everybody else in your team isn't a sniper, like you don't have another sniper. But if you make
Interesting.
everybody a sniper and then you can't get a good sniping spot, like you're just screwed. Like, okay, well, do you have a heavy weapons guy that has like a light machine gun that's carrying it around and has to like put it out with the bipod? Or did you get the upgrade for him with the flamethrower to clear out bunkers better? And the pay part of the game is you can pay to progress faster. But I think it has something too, like if you've ever heard it, you probably don't know, but because you don't play a lot of games, but like it has kind of like a tier system where like if your squad's like tier 0 or whatever, you're not going up against guys that spend $100 in the game because they're in games against people that have higher tier like squads.
Okay.
So when you get into like high ranked games, everybody's like doing some crazy shit with their guys because they can like their sniper guy can hold his breath longer and he can jump higher to get into some weird spots to like snipe from. But the heavy weapons guy, he has where like your head shakes more if he shoots near you to like suppress you more. But like people in like the base games, like they're running around with just like regular rifles with no scopes and shit. Everybody's the same. It
That's
looks
pretty
pretty
cool.
cool. It's called Enlisted.
I'll
So
have to check that out.
that's something I've been checking out this weekend, and then our Dead Side game's pretty cool so far. So we're gonna be playing that tomorrow night. All right,
Yeah.
good game again.
GG.
We'll see you later,
Yeah. All
and we'll
right.
see everybody
Talk to you
else
later.
back tomorrow. Later.